Hello investors and future investors, welcome to the channel. In this video, I will show you one option strategy that if done correctly can give you consistent weekly gains. Now, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. On this channel, we help you with option strategies that can give you consistent revenue and everything related to finance and investments. Welcome to Investment Gains. Let's jump right into it. So in today's option strategy, I will show you how to get paid while waiting for the stock price to come back down. This is an awesome strategy and one that I use to help grow my account exponentially. For exponential growth, you will need to choose stocks that pay 3% or higher on a weekly basis. But do not worry, I will show you one site where you can get these stocks for free. So for today's video, we're going to be using SoFi Technologies, ticker symbol SOFI. Okay, so here we are on SoFi Technologies. So as usual, we're going to go into trade SoFi options. Now we're going to go over to sell and put, and we're going to choose our expiration date. Now we're going to choose the expiration date just 1 week out, which is going to be July 13th. So this strategy that we're about to do is going to be called the cash secured put. I'm going to explain it as I go through. So what you're going to do, like I said before, make sure it says sell and put and choose your expiration date. Now, in order to make this strategy the most effective, you're going to need to choose your strike price below the current share price. So for this example, we're going to be using the $16 strike price. We're going to click here and that's going to pay us 78 cents or $78. As you know, each option contract is multiplied by 100 shares. We're going to go to continue. We're going to hit 1. We're going to hit review, and voila, there we have it. So what this is telling us is that once we do this trade, we're going to receive $78 right away into our buying power, and that money is yours to keep no matter how this trade goes. Now, in order for you to do this trade, you're going to need to leave a cash collateral of $1,600. Now, this cash collateral is just going to be held by your broker, and it's going to be released to you at the end of this trade, or depending on how this trade goes. So there's two ways which this trade could go. So if on August 13th, SoFi is trading at $16 or above, then you get to keep your minimum credit and you get your $1,600 released back to you. Hence, you go the next week and you do another trade that gives you 3%. Now I will explain the 3% in just a bit. So the other way this trade could go is if on August 13th again, SoFi is trading at $16 or below, then once again, you get to keep your minimum credit, and now you're going to lose your $1,600. Now that you lost your $1,600, in its place, you're going to get 100 shares of SoFi. The reason why I think this is such an awesome strategy is that you get the stock at a reduced price. Now, let me quickly explain the 3%. In order to find out your 3% or your percentage gains on any contract, all you do, you divide your premium by your collateral. So if you divide 78 divided by 16, it should come up to around 4%, which is above our target. Now, 3% every week multiplied by 4 weeks, that's going to end up being 12%. And boom, you're just able to beat the S&P 500. So the downside to this strategy is that if the stock continues to go down, the overall value of the shares you bought will go down as well. However, you're still able to make money by going ahead and sell what we call covered calls. I'm not going to go through covered calls in this video since I have many videos that explains the covered calls. So before we continue, now is a good chance. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to this video as it really helps support this channel. And you guys know I appreciate you more than you think you do. Thank you. Let's continue. So just to do a quick recap, let's choose a different stock. We're going to use ChargePoint CHPT. Now these stocks are merely examples. Please make sure you do your own due diligence before jumping into these stocks. So we're going to go to trade ChargePoint options. We're going to go over to sell and put. We're going to choose our strike date, which is August 13th, which is 1 week up. And then you're going to choose your strike price below your current share price. We're going to go with 24. For that, we're going to receive 77 cents. 77 multiplied by 100, you get 78. You hit continue. You choose the amount of contracts, which is usually 1. You hit review, and voila, there you have it. So once again, you're going to receive $77 into your buying power, and that is money is yours to keep no matter how this trade goes. Your collateral for this trade is going to be $2,400. Now, once again, to find your percentage, you're going to divide your $77 premium divided by the amount of collateral, and that should give you around 3%. Now, as promised, I'm going to give you a site where you could get options that are paying more than 3%. So we're going to go over to barchart.com. Once you get there, you're going to go over to options. You're going to select highest implied volatility. And then you're going to get a list of stocks that's paying very heavy premiums. Now, if you're opposed to high implied volatility, you could simply go over to the lowest, and it's going to give you a list of stocks that's paying very low volatility if you don't want to take a lot of risk with your portfolio. Now, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of how this site works. So symbol is going to be the talk symbol. The price is going to be the current price. The type of trade is going to tell you whether put or a call, and it's going to tell you the strike price to choose. It's also going to give you the expiration. Now, if you want a more comprehensive video on how to use this info, just leave me a comment below and I'll be more than happy to make your video. Okay, here we are back on Robinhood. Now, like I said earlier, this is called the cash secured put, where you're allowed to make weekly income by leaving cash collateral in your account. Now, we have lots more strategies like this on this channel. So if you want to join the weekly income team, like and subscribe right now. Also, hit the notification bell to get an alert whenever I post a video. But most importantly, if there's anyone out there you think that can benefit from this video, feel free to share this content with them. Let's help as many as we can. Thanks for watching, and remember, always take your investment gains.